Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Juan Tamez, the Energy Focuser, and I will be doing an interactive reading using the Tarot and the Archangel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. So we will go ahead and, if you'd like to take some time to pause the video, look over the 9 sets of cards that I have here and select 1, 2, 3, the whole reading, whatever resonates with you. Select your cards and just, like I said, pause the video, but I'm going to go ahead and get started with our first combination, okay? So our first combination, we have the Six of Swords and Clairvoyance. So it is a time for you to start making some very needed changes in your life. It's time for you to start going in a new direction, and it's no longer about if you want to. This is something you have to do, okay? It's time for you to pick up and go in a different direction, and your guidance is going to show you the way. So clairvoyance is having the clear ability to see things. So as I was talking to a friend, see things for what they are, not for what you wish they were, okay? This doesn't mean that you have to be clairvoyant in order to see things and know which direction I have to go and make the right choices because, you know, the heavens showed me the path. This is about you making a very necessary change, and in order for you to go in the right direction, you have to be very clear about your intentions. So you have to see where you're going and not wish that things were different or that people were different or situations were different, okay? So go in this new journey, go on this new path, enjoy it, have fun, make the best of it, because this journey is called life. And if you don't enjoy it now, when will you enjoy it, okay? So that's our first combination. Our second combination, we have the Ace of Swords and Spread Your Wings. Ace of Swords is taking the initiative. It's having that desire for something new, and it's the right time. This is your time to shine. This is your time to start this new journey, start this new path, and nothing is going to stop you except yourself, okay? That's all you need to know. Now is the time. The time is now. Our third combination, the Page of Swords and Healthy Lifestyle. So the Page of Swords usually has to do with gossip, has to do with, you know, observing other people and not really taking into consideration yourself. You know, kind of like noticing other people's faults but not your own. And this is telling you it's time to change that. Okay, it's time for you to start looking at what you do and how you do it and why you do it, and not be in other people's business. So mind your own business and start going in a better mindset, okay? So when you change your mind, you change your energy, you change your frequency, your vibration, and you will start to have better expression. You know, you express yourself much more positively, you'll feel much more positive, and that's what you need in order to adapt into this healthy lifestyle, okay? So again, be mindful of what you do, not what others are doing. Number 4, we have the Queen of Cups and Life Review. So the Queen of Cups is a person who gives, sometimes gives more than they should. Okay, so take a moment to see where you're putting your energy, your effort, and is it worth it? Okay, is it really worth your time to keep giving to these people or these situations? And if it's something positive where you're getting something back, you know, and I'm not talking about just, oh, I feel so good because I helped this person. No, I'm talking about, is the other person contributing into your life as well? Are they giving back as much as you're giving them? Because if it's not like that, then it's time to start cutting those ties with people and situations, okay? So if you feel drained, if you feel overwhelmed, then it's time to let go of that. Our fifth combination, we have the King of Wands and Spiritual Understanding. So the King of Wands is a person who is takes initiative, okay? Because we're talking about a fire sign here. So we're talking about moving forward, sometimes a little bit too abrasively. Okay, so it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, but sometimes you need to slow down. You need to take into consideration what you're doing and how it might affect other people. And sometimes you might think, I don't care how it affects somebody else, but everything is energy. The universe is energy. So that energy you're giving out is going to come back eventually. And maybe not in the same way that you gave it out, but it is going to return. And it is going to have an impact. And it is going to either cause you to have a spiritual awakening because of those situations that are going to come back right at you, or you can start analyzing things and start opening your spiritual path yourself, meaning being in tune, being positive, being, clear-minded, and not letting everything that happens be seen as an obstacle. Okay? Don't make a bigger deal than what it needs to be. Our sixth combination, we have the Eight of Cups and Clairaudience. So the Eight of Cups is showing us that this person is moving away from an emotional situation. They have had enough with the situation and they're moving on from this. Yes, we built something together. Yes, we were doing good until this and this and this happened, or maybe just one thing happened and it made it just like, I'm done. I'm done with this. The clairaudience is clear listening, clear hearing. So when somebody talks to you, when somebody's talking to you and you're listening, but you're actively listening to what they're saying, you'll hear in their tone, in their voice, in their choice of words, their intentions. You're going to hear everything that you need to know. And that might lead you to walk away from this person. Okay? So just be mindful of what they say, how they say it. And I'm not saying be overly analytical. Just when they're talking to you, is it coming off in a certain way? Okay? And that'll give you all the answers you need to know. Our seventh combination, we have the Hierophant and career transition. So maybe you've been married to your job for a long time, because we're talking about career transition here, Maybe it's time to make that change. Maybe it's time to divorce your job. Maybe it's time to divorce your career and go into a different sector, the same job at a different place. It's start to make those active changes that you need to make. Now, within your marriage, it could also mean you need to do things a little bit differently. Okay, maybe you fell into a rut, and you feel like, man, like, what do I do? Like, I'm so bored, or this is not working, or whatever. And we get into our own heads, and it's not the situation is not working, is that you're making it impossible. You're making it more difficult than it needs to be. And all you need to do is make some slight changes and see what happens. Okay. Our eighth combination, we have the Devil and Hello from Heaven. Okay, what a contradiction here, right? But okay. So the Devil is telling us that maybe not maybe. Those are not the right words. That you are holding yourself back. You're holding yourself hostage into situations where you don't need to be. Okay? Hello from Heaven is telling us you have the guidance. We've been showing you the way. We've been giving you the tools, the means for you to get out of that situation, but you decide to still be there. Okay? So don't hold it against anybody else but yourself for not getting out of the situation that you've been in for so long, and however long that may be. Okay? So only you can decide to break those barriers, to break those chains, and move on with your life. Okay? In our last combination, number 9, we have the Seven of Swords and Claircognizance. So the Seven of Swords is talking about this person who's carrying all these swords but can't carry all of them. Okay? So you're trying to carry too much, and a lot of these burdens don't even belong to you. Okay? So claircognizance is clear understanding. Okay? So know when something belongs to you And be clear about when something does not belong to you, and don't try to think for someone or feel for someone or do for someone, because they can do it all for themselves. Don't let other people become a burden in your life, okay? Just know the difference between this belongs to me, this we share together, and this is yours to carry and figure out, okay? So just let it go. Whatever you don't have to carry, don't carry it. If you're in the middle of a situation where you're already helping somebody, finish. Finish. Don't leave them hanging. Just finish whatever you're doing and then just move on. Okay? So I hope you obtain a good message from here, from one of these combinations or a few of them. As always, please comment, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will be back with more readings.